As a member agency of ALMR, there are certain administrative tasks that are required to ensure the smooth operation of the system. The ALMR System Management Office is responsible for the overall operation, maintenance, and reliability of ALMR for all users. In this training, we want to review the major administrative responsibilities for member agencies. The ALMR website has resources for members, including forms that we will discuss in this training. Please bookmark the ALMR website and locate the Forms page, which is located under the Membership menu. The primary responsibilities for members include maintaining an accurate inventory with the System Management Office, maintaining security of system equipment, executing talk group sharing agreements as necessary, and updating points of contact. When making changes to subscriber units or radios, they can be enabled, deleted, changed, inhibited, or reinstated. Commonly, changes are made when you obtain new radios or discard old ones. To make these changes, utilize the subscriber request form. For each radio, indicate the make and model, if it is a portable or mobile, the serial number, and if making a change, the radio ID number. For radios that have encryption, also include if the radio supports over-the-air rekeying. To add a radio, indicate that the radio should be enabled and provide the appropriate information. Please note that the user alias is set by the individual agency. However, each alias must start with your agency's assigned identifier. Be sure to include that identifier in the user alias field and do not exceed 12 characters total. If you are making a change to an existing unit, include the old and new information on the form. It is important that all radios that are no longer being used by a member agency be promptly deleted from the system. Please delete radios after they have been taken out of service and been cleaned and sanitized. Please see Procedure 200-4, Information Systems Clearing and Sanitization, on the ALMR website for additional information. You can also use the subscriber request form to inhibit or reinstate a radio. It may be necessary to inhibit a radio that has been lost or for some other security issue. Once the form has been completed, include your contact information in the first section and email it to the ALMR Help Desk. The form must come from an authorized point of contact that can make the changes that are being requested. Inventory for all radios that are assigned to your agency and set up for use on the system are sent out monthly around November or December of each year. When you receive those reports, be sure to verify the inventory is correct and submit any changes to the help desk, especially those radios that are no longer in use. This should be accomplished within 2 weeks of receiving the report. Each year, when annual membership agreements are renewed, the agency contact attests that this check has been completed. Talk groups on the system are controlled by the appropriate owning member agency. With the exception of those talk groups designated for interoperability, it is not permitted for another agency to access those groups without the permission of the owning agency. To provide this authorization, a talk group sharing agreement must be executed. Again, this form can be found on the ALMR website. Page 1 of the agreement asks for the information on the requesting and owning agency. On page 2, fill out the talk groups that you wish to share. In the third column, enter yes if you are also authorizing the other agency to receive your encryption keys. Generally, agreements are reciprocal. In that case, please separate each agency's talk groups on this form by one line. When the form is completed, each agency will sign under each column on page 1 in the case of reciprocal agreements. If the agreement is not reciprocal, only the owning agency must sign the form. Ensure that the contact name for each agency on the page 1 of the form is an authorized point of contact. Please note that any conventional frequencies that may be licensed to individual agencies also require written agreements to share per FCC regulations. These agreements are outside the scope of the ALMR system. Periodically, please check to ensure that points of contact for your agency are correct and they are assigned the correct security level. Contact the help desk to make changes to your points of contact. Both the ALMR Help Desk and the Operations Management Office are here to assist member agencies with any matter related to the system. Please don't hesitate to use the displayed contact information for assistance. ALMR communicates with its members through the ALMR website, through email to its authorized points of contact, and through the official Twitter account at ALMR_SOA.